Hey everyone, this is Andrew from the Reach Company, and this is the first tutorial video for HeartlandLeader.com. In this video, we're going to be giving a bird's eye view, like an overview of the dashboard area, and how to navigate your way around the back end, as well as the admin bar that you'll see across the top. I'm going to go ahead and log in. And when you log in, you're going to see, for the first time when you log in, you're going to see not this layout. This will be kind of all jumbled, and you can move, drag, and drop what you want to see. Um, every person that has a login to this, you're going to have a different user role. I am using Tom's profile to make this video, and he is a site administrator, so he sees pretty much everything that you need to run the site. Whether you're like a blog contributor, a event manager, a content manager, or whatever. So depending on your role, you may see different things over here that you're able to access, and different things in here that you're able to drag and drop. If you're a blog contributor, you probably won't see anything about WooCommerce and products and things of that nature. But you can drag and drop whatever you feel like you need to see. I've already organized Tom's the way that I usually have mine set up. And so I want to go down these right here pretty much one by one. And so every one of these for the most part is going to have its own tutorial. So we'll have a tutorial that goes over posts and adding team members and events and working with forums and pages and so on. And so we're going to start by clicking on post. Your first time logging in here, you're going to see probably a little more than this. I use the screen options here quite a bit to determine what I want to see. As you can see, it can get really crowded really quickly if you let it. And so I'm going to go ahead and click it back like it was. This is just the where your event, or excuse me, where your post display. Right now, you can see we just have one post that's active, and the others that I have here are drafts. That's pretty self-explanatory. Our team is the same way. You'll see screen options here as well, and this is just the person and their role. Events can your first time logging into events, it may be pretty overwhelming because you'll see all of these, and you can't really tell what it is. But remember, your first time logging in, just come up here, click off some of these. I usually keep the ones that I have here: the title, category, attendees, start and end date. And again, there will be a video going over how to manage your events. Media is anything that's uploaded to the website, so pictures, video, PDFs that people can download, forms, or just that. Right now, the only forms we have are calls to action for subscribing to the email list, and we have a simple contact form on the contact page itself. Pages, these are all the pages that are live or in draft on your website. And you can see right here, our team these are all parent pages, and then under it has this little dash, local coaches. That's how you know that this page belongs, the local coaches page belongs to the our team page. You can add new. You guys shouldn't have to really add too much. Your site's pretty squared away on the pages that you need to have. Discus is the comment manager. So if someone comments on a post, it's managed here. It allows you to it's a pretty widely used comment platform on the internet. You can log in with your social accounts, things of that nature. WooCommerce is your store, and mostly your store is the way you guys do things is basically connected to your events. So your products are essentially your registrations. So when someone registers for an event, it's basically registered as an order, and all of that is managed within here. Most of this is I mean, it's already squared away. You guys shouldn't have to mess with it unless there's an issue. We set that up as part of the build process. Your products So, like I said, your attendance registration is basically a product, and so every group you have is going to have its own product. Um, and I'll show you how to set those up, manage those when we go through the workflow of adding an event and adding a ticket. Appearance, if you click customize, it takes you to the front end. I'll go ahead and do that, and it lets you tweak some things on the front end. So when you click customize, you'll see this kind of stuff come up. Most of this is that video. This is already squared away. I just want you to be familiar with it. Menus takes you to the menu area. So any menus that we have on the site, we only have one. We just have this main menu right here. The builder is where we house the different layouts of the site. So anything like an article. So this makes sure that, let's go to article post. So let's view this. So any article that you put, this layout dynamically pulls in the information from that article. So it pulls in the title, pulls in the meta value, pulls in the categories, etc., the author picture, all that, so that your article posts have a consistent feel, and this basically creates the layout for what a blog post will look like. And we have different layouts for everything on your site, from team members to the footer area to podcasts. I have different archives for the Live to Lead event versus the Lead Transformed event. So those layouts, depending on the category you select, will look different. Most these are already squared away. But if you have a need in the future to tweak the look of one of your layouts, you could come do it here, or you could go to the go to that page, and when I hover over Page Builder, there'll be a whole tutorial for this as well. You can click on whatever part of that that you're trying to edit. Users, list the users on the website. Right now you just see Andrea and Tom, and you'll see here the different types of users that are user roles that are on the site. Subscriber, people subscribe to the blog. Site admin is you guys, Tom and Andrea. Events manager, they have access to events, WooCommerce, products, anything that you need to manage events. Customers don't have access to anything. It's just a user role connected to the store. Content manager can do anything, just about the same amount of stuff that a site administrator can. And then a blog contributor. So if you guys have someone that's just contributing to the blog, when they log in, they'll basically only see post up here, because that's all they need to do. They need to log in, make a post, and then submit that post, and then Andrea or Tom or a content manager will approve it. In settings, shouldn't have to mess with any of this. SEO is search engine optimization. Most of this is already done for you guys. The only thing I would probably recommend doing is coming down here to the Facebook settings, and you guys have access as a page admin to the Heartland Leader page, and so you can come down here and a quick Google of this, get Facebook app ID. You can add in your Facebook app ID. It basically helps it share better with your page, and it helps Facebook communicate better with your website. And then in Google Analytics, there's just a tracking code there, and really this is what populates the Google Analytics is what the Google Analytics is what populates the dashboard right here. And so that's a overview of the dashboard and this admin bar. And next we have the admin menu. Next we have this bar up top. The back end just has a few things, so I'm going to go to the front end, and you can see that there's a few more things that pop up. The video, man, it's autoplay. So here, Customize takes you to the same menu that going to Appearance Customize does. When you hover over New, you have an option to create new things here. If you want to edit this page, when we're talking about the page builder, we'll go more in depth to this, but if you click Edit Page, it takes you to the back end where you can tweak, like, the featured image, the SEO settings. Schema is schema markup. It tests how Google sees your website. Page Builder, we'll have another tutorial for this. This pulls up the different visual editor areas of the website. WP Rocket is caching. Caching is basically the internet saving a version of your website so that it can load quicker. If you're making changes within the page builder, anywhere really, as soon as you make changes, come here and clear the cache. As soon as you make changes, come here and clear the cache. This helps make sure that you get rid of that saved version and that the internet can save another version. I usually clear the cache and then I hit preload cache so that I can build out another saved version, so that it's basically the internet talking to itself to make sure that your users see the changes that you've made. And then last is events, and this just takes you to the back end so that you can edit the events. So we in this tutorial we covered the dashboard area, we covered moving all this around, we covered the admin menu, specifically how helpful the screen options views are, so you can change what you want to be able to see. And we cover the admin bar here at the top on the back end and the front end so that you can navigate to the different areas of your site easily.